is it? 9:33. I just woke up at like 9 something. Yesterday and today, I've gotten 10 hours, over 10 hours of sleep, which this cannot become a habit because I cannot be doing this at home, but it is pouring outside. I don't know if you can see, but it's very wet, which is kind of to be expected because that's how it's been the entire time I've been here. But I wanted to say that I did make tea today. I found honey in the cabinet, which is great. And this yogurt, this coconut yogurt, I ate the entire thing. I just stood here and ate the entire thing. It was so good. It was amazing. So I think this, I don't know how long this is supposed to last you, but I devoured it. Also, I don't have any oil. There's oil in the cabinet, but they're all expired, and expired oil is really gross. So I can't really cook at the moment. So I'm really glad I had this yogurt because I ate it so fast. It was so good. Yum. Okay, so I do need to go to the store, back to the store, the Aleppa, and get some oil and more yogurt because it was just amazing. And I think I'm gonna drink my tea and then I will walk to the Aleppa and get the oil and the yogurt. And then I'm gonna cook like a proper breakfast. And then I don't really know what I wanna do today. That's the thing. I'm like, what do I do? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know if I wanna go to more yarn shops or go into more of like the city. If I should try to find like a museum. So yeah, I'm gonna like look at my phone and look at my list of things to do and figure something out. So that's the plan. These smell so good. These sausages. Oops, see, oh. All right, breakfast. It looks interesting, but I think it's gonna be really good, I hope. Okay, breakfast, good. Hello, I hope you can hear me. I don't have my microphone on. Sometimes the audio is like really bad from like the camera microphone. I got a coffee, a vanilla latte with oat milk, and I'm walking to an art museum, but I decided to pop a squat so I can enjoy my latte while it's not raining at the moment. It's so quiet. Also, I have not heard any sirens since I've been here at all, which is really nice. I feel like I'm always hearing sirens back home, you know? It's like so loud all the time, but it's like so quiet. Also, I think it's like 11 something, so it's not like it's not super early. It's still like midday. I don't know. Okay, hi everyone. I am back from the museum, which it was really nice. It was a little small. I'm not sure if I went through all of it or what, but it was good. It's 3 p.m. I'm trying to find some craft stores. I really want to find some cross-stitch stuff. Ugh. Also, the jet lag is hitting me once again. Like, it's 3 p.m. I got 10 hours of sleep, yet I am tired feeling. I don't know. I just feel like exhaustion. I found some craft stores that aren't too far. Let's see, 0.9 miles. It's like I don't really feel like walking. It takes like 20 minutes to walk. But yeah, I went into the city center. That's where the museum was. And it's also where like the main station is. I think it's the station that I came into from the airport. It's definitely rougher in the city center, but I would not call it unsafe. Like, it's definitely still very safe, but it's a little bit like rougher than like the area that I'm in now. Also, when I was walking to the museum, some guy was like running through the streets. and stopped me and was like, oh, I know this is really weird, but I just wanted to tell you that you're very cute. I was like, thanks, bye. There were like people behind me, walking behind me, and they also stopped. So it was a little awkward, but you know, I can't tell when people are being creepy or not creepy. Like I can really tell in America, but when I'm like overseas, like I just can't really tell what the vibe is. Not that I was gonna be like, oh, hey, let me get your number, but flattered, I guess. That was interesting. And I went into a supermarket. I just got like 2 drinks. I would think it was called K Market or K Supermarket. Couldn't find it. I don't know. I walked into a bookstore because like there was the sign, and I walked into like a bookstore, and then I read a little sign that said it was in the basement by the metro. So then I went down some stairs, and then there was like almost like kind of like a little mall area with a bunch of shops. Still couldn't find it. So I had to walk into a candy store and ask her where it was. And then when she told me and I walked out and I saw it was like right there, I passed it. And then I found a pharmacy because I'm having some like upset stomach issues. So you can't get like that kind of medicine in grocery stores here. You have to go to a pharmacy. So I had to go find a pharmacy, which was also in a mall. And yeah, so it's 3 p.m. I think these stores close around 6. So I'm gonna try to go. I think I will catch the train there. It is like so windy. They're having like a windy warning, yellow warning for wind. Yeah, since it's like so windy and you're right by the Baltic Sea, the clouds move so fast, and then it's like raining, and then it's sunny, and then it's raining, and like it's just all over the place. The weather is. It's wild. It's windy until 6 p.m. and then Friday it's gonna be windy, and Saturday it's gonna be windy. Lots of wind. I'm gonna pack my bag and we're gonna go to that craft store. Let's do it. I am back, and let me tell you, it's real interesting out there. First of all, my umbrella is broken, like destroyed. Like the wind out there destroyed my umbrella so bad. The metal is bent. That's how bad it was. It was like raining and like so much wind, and my umbrella was like going inside out, you know, and I'm like, oh my God. But I did see that they sell them in the Aleppo across the road, so I will go buy one tomorrow. I found some cross-stitch stuff. Very expensive, which makes sense because it doesn't seem to be the most popular hobby out here. It's like very niche, I guess. So yeah, let me show you actually what I was working on the plane before we get into what I just bought. So I was working on this, which if you've been following along, you know that I've been working on this for a little bit. So I worked on this on the plane, and I will work on it again on the plane back. I mostly just got the green part here done. Like that's it, that's the roof, and that's it. That's all I did, not too much. So I went to a place called Hobby Point. So if you are in Helsinki, it is right next to the central station, like the central train station. That is the only place that I could find that has cross stitch. I have scoured the internet to try to figure out where I can find it. And I don't know. I guess they just don't have it here. I don't know. Needle crafts are just not popular here at all. No embroidery, no needlepoint, no cross stitch, which is so interesting because needlepoint is like wildly
popular in America right now. It's like all over the place. So I sifted through some of these patterns. They weren't that many. And, you know, they did have some like nice ones, but like they were all kits. None of them were actual just patterns with no floss included. And I think the most expensive one I saw was like $54. And then the other ones ranged from $20 to $40. That was like the average. I got this one, which is like a beetle, you know, or what do they call them? Like I think it's called Artifact of Time. And it's actually really cool because it has beads right here. There's beads, and then there's silver and gold floss, which I've heard is really difficult to work with. So that's gonna be interesting. You know, it's a kit, so it comes with everything. The Aida cloth is dark gray, and it says handmade in Ukraine, which is so cool. This was $25.80, but it's really beautiful. If I can try to get a little close up there, it's stunning. Like, so pretty. The reason I even bought these in the first place is because I wanted a souvenir. You know, I love buying souvenirs like yarn or, I don't know, things you can make that I can bring back. So like I can make this and then hang it on my wall. And then I'm like, oh yes, I got that pattern in Helsinki. Like, I don't know, those are like my type of souvenirs. That's how I justified spending so much money on these patterns, is because this is what I wanted to take home and like really remember Helsinki by. It would be really cool if we could find like a Helsinki cityscape type situation or like a landmark, but yeah, no, there was nothing like that. So this will do. Yep, it has 16 thread colors. It's gonna be 7.8 inches by 7.4 inches. So like, it's not really that big at all. But the brand is Abris Art, and it looks like they have a website. Okay, so that's cool. And then I got this one. This was 44 euros and 40 cents, whatever, like 44.40 euros. I don't know if that's like how you say that. Anyway, it's called Orchids. This one's so beautiful, and it comes with like a frame. It's like a little greenhouse type situation. And I guess, yeah, there are different types of orchids. It's beautiful. I love it. I was gonna get like a smaller one, but then I don't know. This one was just so cool. I've never seen something like this, and I thought it was really beautiful. I love flowers. I love purple. You know, it includes all of that. So that's why I got this. If you look at the back, it has the frame here, comes with the floss and the fabric. So it says even weave fabric, just like Aida cloth, white 28 count. I've never done a 28 count. Wow, 100% cotton. Yeah, anyway, let's open this one up actually, because I want to see what's inside. I knew it was gonna be expensive, but it still shocked me when she was like 20 euros. And I'm like, oh my God. But like I said, souvenirs. Oh, okay. All right, so here is the chart. I can't wait to do this. This is gonna be so fun. Also, I asked the lady at the counter, I was like, hey, like, do you know of any other places that have cross stitch, blah, blah, blah. She said no. I mean, she was unfamiliar, and that's what I expected, but you just never know. You never know. And she was like, gosh, I would just never have the patience to do that. I'm like, yeah, yes. So this is the frame. Nice. Ooh, ooh, buddy. Oh my God, I've never worked with this tiny cloth before, fabric. Do you see? Compared to like this one right here, do you see the difference of the holes, I guess, or whatever? Like you can obviously see where to punch your needle in. This one is tiny. Sometimes I can barely even see what I'm doing on bigger Aida cloth. This is gonna be interesting. Really, really interesting. Also, it comes with a black needle. That's so cool. Wow, I've never seen that. Sick. Okay, I will take you along with me when I start this because it's gonna be very, very interesting. And then all of these, oh my gosh, so many colors. 27 colors. Pretty, they're all really beautiful. All right, well, I have my work cut out for me on this project, but it's gonna be fun, I think. Also, there was a really nice lady, an English lady. She's from the UK well, England. And she was sifting through the patterns. I knew she spoke English because she had dropped something and was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, oh, it's okay. So I started talking to her and I was like, hey, do you know of any other places that sell cross stitch? And she was like, no. No, not at all. We talked about cross stitch and, you know, I told her, I was like, gosh, it's just like not very popular here. And she was like, I guess it's not really popular in England as well. Like last year when I was in England, I was not cross stitching or anything. So I wasn't looking for that kind of stuff when I was there, but I guess it's not very popular. I don't know. So any people from the UK, let me know how popular it is there, how easy it is to find patterns and such. Obviously, I know you can go online. And I told her that in Colorado, at least, or well, actually in most of the United States, because even in Florida, I found that cross stitch shop that purely did cross stitch. You know, I told her that you can find cross stitch stuff, but I told her that needlepoint is like way more popular there. And she told me some of the stuff in America was like super expensive, which to me, I mean, maybe the kits are expensive, but the pattern, just single patterns to me, I think are not very expensive. So I don't know. It just depends on, I guess, where you're from. So that's it. That is my update. I'm gonna get some editing done so I can get a video out for this weekend. I don't know. I think I might just be staying inside for the rest of the night. It's 5:50. I want to get some spinning done. I don't know. I just don't feel like going outside anymore because I've been out there all day and my umbrella's broken and it's so windy and it's like on and off raining. So I don't know. Breakfast is served. Good morning. I woke up early today. I don't know why, but I woke up literally at 5 a.m. on the dot and looked at my phone a bunch. I found some places to go to eat later, either today or tomorrow, so that's good. Oh boy. 6 hours, 37 minutes of sleep. Definitely a difference from my 10 hours that I've gotten the past 2 days. Ugh. And it is raining, which is, you know, not a shocker, but yes, it is raining today again. I also really want to go into like a supermarket. So like a giant grocery store, which would be like so normal for us in America. We have like giant grocery stores all over the place. And here like they're like small, which is fine, but I want to go into like a huge one. I don't know. I just want to like wander the aisles so bad. I really want to wear this. I made this, I crocheted it, and I have a tank top on underneath, but I can't tell if I'm going to be really uncomfortable in this because it's kind of itchy. It's like, what is the point of making my own clothes if I'm never going to wear them? So do I just deal with it? Maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll get used to the itchiness and it won't be an issue. I'll try it. I'll go to the store because I got to go buy an umbrella. So maybe I'll wear it there and see how I feel, even though it's like literally a 30-second walk because it's right across the street. But I don't know. It's like I brought this all the way over here. It took up so much luggage space. I really want to wear it. I also don't want to be uncomfortable. Whatever. Also, I don't know if I told you the story, but when I landed in Helsinki, I went to the bathroom immediately. I put my bag up on the hook in the bathroom stall, and the hook was like super high. So I had to lift my huge backpack and put it up there, and my finger got stuck between like the hook and my backpack strap thingy. And the hook has right angles and was super sharp. So when I slid my finger out, it like scraped the entire thing, like pretty bad. It was bleeding. So I went out and I washed my hands, went to dry them, and they have like a reusable towel situation. So I didn't want to get blood all over it. So I was walking around the airport with a wet, bloody hand, just like holding it up because I was trying to find someone to get me a Band-Aid, but I couldn't find a single employee, of course. As I was walking walking through, I saw a baggage claim, which I didn't know which one was mine. Like I could not figure out which baggage claim thing was mine. I passed by one and I saw my luggage and I was like, oh, okay. And I have Band-Aids in my purse that was in my luggage. So that was good. So I did that. And then I heard over the intercom that like half of the luggage didn't arrive and it's like delayed and you'll get your luggage delivered to you. But luckily my luggage was on like the first plane or whatever. So that was really lucky. It was a very interesting situation when I landed. I was like, oh my gosh, just chaos everywhere. So much chaos. I don't know if you can see that, but it's so annoying. Also, I don't know if that just sounded really weird because my microphone was on a weird setting, but it's better now and it's already so itchy around my neck. Okay, I'm gonna go to the store and get an umbrella and we'll see how I feel when I come back about this sweater. I am back and it's so hot in here. I'm like, can I open a window? It's like really humid from showering. They were out of yogurt and they're doing construction like right next door, so that's why it's really loud. And they also didn't have honey. Like I looked everywhere, could not find the honey. It's an odd thing to just not have. I feel like it's pretty common. So here's my umbrella. Wasn't too much. I think it was like $7 USD. It's yellow, which I don't really like that color, but okay, we'll go for it. That's fine. And it says Ulis on it. I don't know what that means. There we go. Okay, nice. All right. Seems sturdy enough. Also, the sweater has to go. I am beyond uncomfortable. Like, I want to scratch my skin off, so I gotta do something else here. I think I'm gonna go for this combo. Comfortable, loose, not itchy. Oh my God. I feel so much better. So I think my plan is to go shopping now. I found one other craft place that I want to go to. I think I want to get that done now because it's still morning and I feel like the city gets more chaotic as the day goes on, you know, and like more sketchy, or at least that's how I feel. I don't think this place is sketchy at all, but that's just how my mind works. So that's the plan, I think. Let's go head to the craft store. I was doing so much researching on like needle arts yesterday and I was like, where? There must be a place. So I'm just gonna go to one more store and that's it. I'm done searching for needle crafts after this because I know that there's like nothing else. So I'm just gonna go to this one store and I'm gonna go to the supermarket just so I can look around, but also get honey and maybe coconut yogurt if I can find it. And then I'm going to find a cafe and bring my laptop and kind of work there and eat another cinnamon roll, get some coffee, etc. So let's go. So I'm back. Let me show you what I got. Well, I got yogurt. I found the coconut yogurt and honey, and I got this Oatly matcha. It's not cold though, so I can't try it, but I'll let you know how it is because yum. And I got these dates. These looked really interesting. Cookie dough dates. It says naturally sweet dates made in Denmark. They had so many weird flavors. They had sour cola flavor and like weird flavors. So yeah, I got this. I wanted to see how they are. They smell so good. Oh my God. Good. I think it's like coated in something, and that's like what makes it flavored. Chicory root fiber, almond flour, coconut oil, and salt. Good. I went into another knitting store called Sunday Knitting Club. Very pretty yarn, beautiful. Once again, they didn't have any fiber. I asked the lady and she was like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, it's the wool before it's yarn. She was like, oh, no. And I'm like, okay, do you know of any other places? No. Okay. So then I searched on my phone probably for 20 minutes, looking around, trying to find some spots that have fiber. And I did find some, but they're all out of the city. Right now, I'm so hungry. So I think I'm gonna go to this vegetarian restaurant. It's called Green Hippo. And I was looking at their menu at like 5 a.m. this morning, and it looks good and like super inexpensive. So I'm gonna go try that place. What's funny is on the trams, there are some doors with with like the green button with arrows that you can push to get the door to open. Sometimes they open automatically. And if they don't, you can press the button and then it'll open and you can leave. But there's like one door that has stairs going down and it's the door, but it doesn't have a green button. But there's like 2 different buttons there and I don't know which button opens the door. So I try to exit through the other doors with the green button. But today at my stop to get here, I was hoping the other door with the 2 buttons would just open automatically and then I could like leave, but it didn't. So I was like standing there and it didn't. I didn't know what button to push. So I just let the train go to the next stop. So then I walked up to like a seat and I sat down in front of one of the doors with a green button. And then the next stop I was able to get off. It wasn't a big deal. It was like still really close to this place, but you know, instead of like awkwardly trying to find the button to press, I didn't want to press like an emergency button or something. So I just let the train go. Let's go eat. I'm so freaking hungry. Okay, I'm back. I went to the Green Hippo and that was so good. I got a tofu bowl and it came with like forbidden rice, broccoli, tofu, and like a peanut sauce. It was delicious. I ate the whole thing. It was really good. And then I went to a cafe and got a cinnamon roll. I Googled like which cafes have the best cinnamon rolls and they said this specific one. I'll put up on the screen like what the name is. And then I walked in there and I was like, oh, I was here yesterday. But I got an vanilla iced coffee, which I don't think a lot of people here drink iced coffee, or maybe not right now, but it was really good. And I got a cinnamon roll, which I told her to give me the smallest one. And this is the size that she got me. Well, I think they were all pretty massive. So yeah, this is probably the smallest one, I guess. It looks so good. I don't really want to eat it at the very moment. I might save it for tomorrow. It looks really good and I'm excited to try it out. I then walked over to the sea and it was raining, like it was like sprinkling, starting to sprinkle, and I found a little spot to sit. I drank my coffee and I watched a duck and watched a cruise ship come in, and then it started pouring rain, like dumping rain, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll walk back now. Well, I looked at a map and I saw that a huge storm was gonna blow over, so I figured it was probably a good time to go back home. Now I'm back here and the sun is coming out now. Wow, that is bright. I have the window open and I'm just listening to these amazing construction noises. Oh, it's just so nice, so peaceful. I'm really not complaining though. I'm just happy to have like a window that I can open. Like, it's so cool. There's no screen. You know what's interesting is that I was doing some research. I was trying to figure out like a good coffee shop that I could go to with my laptop and just like edit and stuff. It was actually on Reddit. A lot of people were like really frowning against people bringing laptops and like working at coffee shops. I don't know why, but I don't know. Some people were like, the cafes are losing money because you're sitting there taking up a spot for paying customers, which obviously I I would assume other people and I would buy a drink and maybe some food or something and like pop a squat there. I don't know. I don't really know what people's opinions are on that. So I guess I'm not going to do that. And I guess I'll just edit here from the bed or something. I need to do that. And I also need to upload a video for this weekend and work on a thumbnail and stuff. So I guess I'll do that. That's what I'm going to work on until I'm tired of doing that.